Alright guys, welcome to the stream. As you can see, we're here with a game called Kill or Love. Not really, I just realised we're on the settings still. But yeah, anyway, this is a game called Kill or Love. Pretty much a what was it? A novel. Visual novel game. So it shouldn't be too long to get through. But we'll see how it goes. This is a work of fiction. Names... Okay, there's no fucking way I can read that quick. Warning. Contains description of violence. Depiction of violence, whatever. Words, names. Jack? There's a voice calling to me. Wake up, Jack. It's a woman's voice. I want to keep on sleeping, but it doesn't seem like she'll give up soon. I open my eyes. Good morning. Did you sleep well? I know her. Not just because she's my nurse. I've seen her for a long time now. Her name is Anna. What? Can't talk? Is your throat too dry? Hang on a sec. She comes back with water and in a paper cup. She helps me sit up, then puts the cup to my mouth and lets me drink. Good. Feeling better now? Yeah. Thanks. Great. Are you comfortable here? Can you sleep well? How is your leg? Does it hurt? Are you bored? I'm alright. Well, if you say so. Godly, how you doing today? Tell me if there's anything I can do to help, okay? Yeah, okay. Actually. Yes, Jack? What is it? What's the date today? Do you know? Oh, just that? It's August the 3rd. I see. Thank you. Anything else? I shrug. Well, okay then. I have to go now. Over patience, you know. But I'll be back in a bit. Don't worry. Anna leans down and pecks me on the lips. Bye bye. Okay. Start of journal, August 3rd. I am going to kill someone. Oh, okay. Probably. Her name is Anna. I don't want to do it. I'm not a violent man. But what else can I do? It would be wrong to let her live, right? But I can't just kill her yet. I'm too weak. I tested my grip strength today. I wrapped a hand around my waist and squeezed, around my wrist and squeezed. I couldn't make it hurt at all. Not even a little bit. But it doesn't matter much. Even if I was strong enough to go through with it, I'll still have to wait. I can't do anything until I know Grace is safe. Grace. It hurts to think about her. I want to tell her I'm sorry. I'm sorry I got her involved. Please be safe, Grace. Grace, Grace, Grace. It calms me down when I write your name. Grace, Grace, Grace. I'm so sorry. August 4th. The journal is still here, thank God. I was afraid she would find it somewhere. When I saw she didn't, it was a huge relief. I wanted to write in it right away, but no, I didn't. I have to be patient. I write only when I'm sure Anna is not around. Not while she's walking around, tending to patients, pretending she's not who she really is. And it's a good thing I waited. She came into my room only a few minutes after I woke up. She smiled and asked how my night had been. I held back from telling her how I really felt about being here and about her. I mean, it's not like I hide everything. Not after Not after what happened. But at least I can pretend I'm not planning to do what I'm going to do. And who knows? Maybe she thinks I've gone back to how I was before. I haven't gone back, and I'd rather die than be like that again. But it would be nice if she believed that. To let her guard down. Well, it doesn't matter that much really. Even if she finds out I'm planning on killing her, so what? So what? I'll end her life just the same. If it comes to that, I'll do it. If I need to kill Anna to save Grace, I'll do it in a heartbeat. You know what, actually? Grace doesn't even need to be saved. Yeah, Grace is fine, somewhere far away, without a care in the world. And I'm worrying over nothing. Yeah. If only. Okay, so we have a lot of mental issues. August 5th. I haven't gained any strength back yet. Am I being impatient? I might be. The doctor thinks that for sure, that I'm being impatient. I asked him for some exercises I could do, but he told me to shut up and rest. What are you in such a hurry for, he asked me. I couldn't tell him, so I didn't say anything. My next idea was to find the weapon. I haven't seen anything good though. I'll still look out for something I could use, but I haven't got my hopes up. I mean, I could rip off the needle on my arm, then to the IV drip, but I don't think that'd be a good murder weapon. What then? I can't think of anything. My mind is foggy from the drugs, and the pain, and goddamn, why is there? What? And goddamn it, why is there always so much bullshit? Damn it. Why do I always have to deal with all this? Nothing I try is going to work. August 5th again. I've calmed down. I can't afford to lose my nerve. Not now, of all times. No emotions. That comes when I'm safe. When we're safe, both me and Grace. My biggest problem is not being able to walk. They've set the bones in my legs straight, and everything and it's healing in its cast. But it will be a long time before I'm able to walk. I think. Maybe I'll be able to walk with a crutch soon. It could help me get my strength back. I'll ask the doctor when I see him. It's early morning. I hear someone coming down the hall, slowly, not in a hurry. They sound like they're wearing hospital slippers. Most likely it's the doctor and the nurse. I hope it's a nurse other than Anna. I pray there's anyone else. The doctor opens, the doctor comes in, and a step behind him is the nurse that is not Anna. I sigh in relief. In a lot of pain, huh? No, doctor. It's not. No, it's not that, doctor. But, well, I can wait. Unless it's urgent. It's not. Very well then. Doctor can't be over 35 years old. He's wearing a golden watch and fine looking feather shoes. He doesn't look like a doctor at all to me, more like a businessman. The doctor goes from bed to bed with the nurse, checking on the patients, spending no more than a minute with each. He comes to my bed last. Okay, Mr. Friday. What was it again? Let's see here. He leads through some papers and clicks his tongue. Ah, you fell. Yeah. How the hell did you manage to do that? Oh. These substances were found in your blood work. Explain that mystery. Not very clever, are you? Getting high and... Doctor, you can't say that. Oh, sue me. You don't do it again. Next time, I won't patch you up. You hear? I'll try not to. He's being rude, but doesn't really bother me. I've got more important things on my mind. Doctor, how much How much? What? How long until I can start walking? At least with crutches. I don't know. What? What? You're a doctor, aren't you? My doctor? The very same? Who do you think operated on you? I look down at my leg. I'm suddenly very unsure of what I'll see when the cast comes off. Can't you at least guess when I'll be able to walk? I'd rather not. The nurse standing next to the doctor looks uncomfortable. She's holding her hands to her forehead and sighing. But why not? Don't I deserve to know? Well, a lot of factors are at play here, you see. The doctor starts moving his right hand in complex patterns. Plenty of factors can change how quickly you heal. A whole lot. So who can really say? Factors like what? Oh, so many of them. Like what? Like, he glances down at his papers. Like your blood pressure, which is crap, by the way. Are you stressing over something? Yes? No? No, doctor, I'm not. I'm fine. He frowns a little. Well, you'll be okay. Kick your feet back and relax. What are you in such a hurry for anyway? You haven't got a job waiting for you outside or anything. Huh? How do you know that? Well, nurse, He snaps his fingers trying to remember. Anna? Nurse Anna, that's the one. She told me. And yes, I know about you two. No need to act so surprised. You're a lucky guy, you know that? Yeah. When I first found out, I was against letting her care for you, being objective and all that stuff, you know? But she really wanted to, so I thought whatever. And she's taken it well, so it's okay, I guess. The doctor stares off into space, then looks at me and grins. Oh, I see. It's her. What? She's the reason you want to get the hell out of here, huh? I don't blame you. There's no privacy here at all. Oh no, I didn't. Don't be ashamed now. I get what it's like. He drops a smile. But you can't be thinking of those sorts of things. You've got to rest properly. Alright. He leaves with his thumbs up. Two of the other patients are laughing and whistling, and another one is grumbling with what must be jealousy. Idiots. My journal is pressed up against me, in a new hiding spot. I've moved it 3 times now. I've got to write in it. My thoughts are burning a hole in my skull. I've got to share them with someone, even if that someone is a piece of paper. But not now. She's still out there somewhere. What the fuck is happening in this game? August 6th. Damn it. God damn it. I'm stuck here with nothing to do but lie, isolate, and wait. Or uselessly and wait. Wait, and wait. All I can do is wait. Nothing to do but wait. Wait. For how long? Your guess is as good as mine. I need to play a video game. It's 2 hours after I've written down these words. I'm looking at the little notebook in my journal. I've got it in my hands. I'm amazingly lucky to have it. Someone had left both the notebook and a pen in the nightstand, and next to my bed. I checked the nightstand's drawer on a whim, and there they were. Now the only thing that's keeping me sane. There's no TV or books or even magazines in here. I'm counting the pages I got left in the notebook, checking how much ink there was in my pen. Fuck off, that made me jump. And then she comes in. I feel my heart stop. Good evening, boys. She greets everyone, but she's only looking at me. I murmur back a hello. Meanwhile, my hands are still holding the notebook. Clutching it, actually. I can feel beads of sweat coming off my forehead. The notebook is small, very small. My hands must be holding it from a view. Or are they? If she's noticed, Anna pays it no mind. She wheels in the car with our medication. While she's busy with the other patients, I slip the notebook and pen under my blanket, smooth it over, and lie quietly. How are you feeling, sweetie? I nearly jumped at Anna's whispered words. I didn't notice her approach. Fine, I'm fine, thanks. Jack, don't you remember what I told you? It's not good to be up on a brave face. I'm here for you, okay? What's this about? Does she know? Know about everything, you see. She leans in closer. I nearly faint. Everything. Yeah? Yes. I had a little chat with your doctor, you know. And he told me a little bit about how much trouble you're having down there. As soon as I realize what she means, my body loosens up. Ah yeah, that. It's a bit of a problem, I guess. Oh, sweetie. Well, I'm sorry. Your health is a priority over sex. But don't you worry. I'm not going anywhere. Puts a hand on my blanket, starts smoothing it out. Whatever that fucking word is. It makes me happy though, to see you like this again. After how you acted before, your accident, I thought... Never mind. Without warning, she leans in even closer. I feel her hot breath on my cheek. But since you're so eager, Jack, I promise after you've released, I'll give you the time of your life. I'll make you finally forget little old Grace. Her words are like a slap in the face. I can only stare back. So you still care about her? I don't like that. Someone like you and someone like her, you never should have been together in the first place. Please think only of me. After all, we're made for each other. If I promise I'll be with you, always, will you leave Grace out of this? No, that's no good. I can't do that. Just you're asking that, it shows you're still thinking about her. It hasn't got anything to do with this. With what you did to me and what I'll do to you. So leave her out of this. Are you holding her somewhere? Ah, at least that girl's good for one thing. Thanks to her, you've been a good boy, even though you're still so confused. Anna, please. I'm close to crying. I want to tear my hair out. Anna smiles again. Fine, sweetie. I promise I won't hurt her. As long as you do one thing for me. Do you know what that is? I do. Of course I do. It's something she's been telling me for ages, since before I came here. It's like a broken record. You want me to remember everything? Yep. Oh, I can't wait. When you do that, everything will be perfect. We'll be together again. Forever. So promise you remember. I promise I'll try. No. That's not good enough. You promised you'd try before, and look where it got us. Tell me you would do it. I promise. I'll recall it all. Good. We'll work on what you get out of here, but... if your memory comes back to you before then, tell me before you tell anyone else. Okay? Bye-bye for now. She wheels out the car, glancing back one last time, that eerie look in her eyes. I can't tell her I already remember. I've known since before my injury. I've known that, When we were both children, No, I can't tell her. If I do that, she wins, and Grace dies. And maybe I die too. I can't win by playing along with Anna's delusions. What Jack Lost, Chapter 2. August 7th. I can't just sit here waiting. I've got to wait, and I will, but I feel like I can't wait either. I'm doing nothing, and it's eating me up. If a stomach is empty long enough, it starts eating itself. Do you know that? I know that. If I'm not doing something right now, I'm afraid I might go crazy. Alright. I'm going to write down everything that happened. Maybe that'll help me make sense of things. Right now, my thoughts are buzzing together in my mind, like flies around a turd. I want my mind to be clear. To do what I'm going to do, and to do it properly, my mind needs to be clear, unclouded. This notebook is small, but I think there's good enough space to write everything down. It's not a long story, so here it goes. Everything. Okay. I met Anna, met her again after so many years, in the store where I worked. Grace wasn't there at the time. It wasn't a coincidence that Anna visited the store when she did. It couldn't have been. She must have been following me. The first time she came in, I was at the cash register. She walked straight up to me, cutting in line. An old woman was busy counting her change. I didn't explain. Nobody else complained either. Anna stood there a while, staring at me. Then she said, No, I can't do this. I can't start here. I can't do it. There's already so much of that woman in my life. What the fuck was that? I've got to start with someone else. Someone I miss. Grace. Grace was a girl who worked at the same store I worked at. She was, and is, still is, a kind, sweet girl. She's a little quiet, but that's perfectly fine. I hated her. I hated most people. And most things. I was a real arsehole. I didn't spend time with other people. Whenever a co-worker invited me somewhere, I'd turn them down. I didn't chat with anyone during breaks either. It was just how I was, how I'd always been. I avoided Grace too, of course. She tried to talk to me a few times, then I started avoiding her even more. I only took shifts I thought she wouldn't take. The times we still ended up working together, I stayed as far away from her as I could. It worked, for a while. Then came the day we talked, really talked, for the first time. I was restocking the shelves alongside an old, greasy, long-haired man when Grace came along. I didn't even look at her. Instead, I became very interested in stacking cans of food onto the lower shelves. I waited for her to leave. Don, you can switch with me, alright? You can go and help Susie. I already did the bottom shelves there. Don, the old man, thanked her and left. And Grace started working next to me. A minute went by. I found that I couldn't work in peace. Just her being there made me upset. I had to say something. I'm fine on my own. If you want to take a break or something, you can. I'm fine on my own. Oh, no. I don't mind doing this. I see. Can't you take a hint? I thought then. It's his back, you know? What? Don's back hurts a lot, so I asked him to switch. Oh, I see. He has trouble with the lower shelves, so I get it. I didn't do it to bother you, I swear. I said I get it. Okay. Went on restocking in silence for about another minute. I thought you don't like me very much. So I thought I might make you what? So I thought you might think I was bothering you on purpose. So I'm sorry. I sighed. Who says I don't like you? Huh? Don't you? You're always avoiding me. Yeah, don't take that personally. It's just how I am. I don't care about other people. Fucking dumbasses. If I could go back in time and punch myself in the mouth, I would. So you like me? What? No, I didn't say that. Get a clue. Just kidding. We didn't talk for the rest of the day, so I thought that was that. She'll leave me alone, I thought, now that she knows I've felt it that way. But she didn't. I've always thanked my lucky stars that she didn't leave me alone after that. Maybe she would have though. For her own sake. I hope she can forgive me. Writing about the past has been a good idea. Right now, it doesn't even bother me where I am, who I'm with. I'm thinking of Grace, remembering the way she smiled is giving me courage. She got hurt because of me, so I would do anything to make her happy and safe. The weather was nice out today. No, fuck, it was not. It was stormy as hell today. The sky was blue. There was a tiny window on the wall to my left. I could look through it if I twist my head round. That small patch in the sky is the only beautiful thing around here. That and my memories of her. Hi, Jack. Hi. A beautiful morning, isn't it? Let's give it our all today. Yep, let's do it. Your uniform is kind of wrinkly, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, it is. I haven't got an iron, so... Jeez, you're really helpless, aren't you? I wouldn't go that far. I would iron your clothes for you, if you're so pretty, please. August 8th. After that one time, Grace started coming up to me more and more and talking to me more and more. It was a grateful thing, just hello and goodbye and how are you doing at first. Eventually, they grew to full conversations. Well, I say full conversations, they were pretty much bare bones. I noticed how friendly she was being, of course, but I didn't push her away. I couldn't tell why I didn't do that. I surprised myself every day by not telling her to screw off. Hey Jack. There's this bar just down the road. I hear it's a good place to go. So, how about we go there after work today? To relax? When she asked me out for drinks, I surprised myself further by saying sure. How would you like it here? Is it nice? It's alright, I guess. I don't really know, honestly. I don't go to places like this. Oh well. I don't either. Not a lot. But I thought it'd be fun, you know? Grace ordered a Jack and Coke. I didn't know what to get, so I asked for one too. Our drinks came quickly. They were cool and pleasantly sweet. I couldn't enjoy mine. I was in a bad mood. Waitress had giggled while taking my order, and I took it as an insult. It was something else just as dumb. I can't remember exactly. Feels good to relax after a day at work, doesn't it? I grumbled. What is it, Jack? Nothing. I sipped my drink. Something's bothering you, isn't it? I said it's nothing. I'm just not cut out for this stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't have to drink if you didn't want to. I don't mean that. I mean all of this. I gestured at everything around us. Doing things with people. Huh? Why? You wouldn't get it even if I explained. We're just too different. I've had it rough in life. Really? I'm so sorry to hear that. But that doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself now. Well, it would be a shame not to do things just because of that. No, what I'm saying is, it's just not fun for me. I don't like this. How can you say that? We've barely been here 10 minutes. I just know. You didn't seem happy I said that. So you want to leave? I hadn't actually thought of leaving. I just complained to complain. Well, you can't leave. Not yet. Oh yeah? Yes. If you keep going like this, you're never gonna have any fun in life. So promise me you at least give being with me a chance. You want me to stay here longer? Yes. At least another hour. A whole hour? Please? Fine, I can do an hour. Thank you. You won't regret it. Yeah, sure. It seemed like such a long time. There was a clock on the wall opposite me. I was going to stare at it for a whole hour, counting down the minutes. Now when the hour passed, I would get up and leave. Simple as that. But then something happened. Grace was having trouble. I'd never seen her so awkward. She was stammering, struggling to find stuff to talk about. I realized it was because I was sitting there barely saying anything. I was acting all grumpy too. That couldn't have helped. Back in the store, with so many distractions around us, it had been easy for her to chat with me every so often, a few words here and there. I haven't had to do much better than besides nod. Sitting down, talking face to face, it simply couldn't work like that. After more than a few failed attempts to get the bell rolling, Grace gave up. She sat there looking at her drink instead of at me. She was most likely working up the courage to end this early. In just a few minutes, I'd be free to leave. I found I couldn't stand that, so I started talking. I said the first thing that came to my mind, no matter how stupid. I don't know why I did it. It feels so unlike me, both feeling bad for someone and talking with no filter. No unlike the past me. Maybe I was finally warming up to Grace, or maybe it was just the alcohol. I don't know. Maybe it was both. The reason doesn't matter. What matters is that it happened. Back then, there was a part of me that never relaxed, no matter what. No, it wasn't a part of me. Pretty much all of me was like that. Like a fist that wouldn't unclench. But now I found I could relax it. Little by little by little. But now and after I knew it, I was really having fun in this girl's presence. Talking to her. Laughing with her. Simply spending time with her. What did we talk about? I don't remember. What I do remember is that I had more fun than I had in years. When the hour passed, I didn't say anything. We stayed there for hours longer. I do remember one thing we talked about, actually. We somehow got our topic of family. What is your family like, Jack? I can't say. Oh, I see. You don't have to talk about it if you don't have to, if you don't want to. I'm sorry I asked. I'm kind of not. No, I don't think this is Yu-Gi-Oh! No, I don't think it is either, but if for some reason it wouldn't let me change the actual game to this game. I don't know why it wouldn't, but apparently this game doesn't exist on the platform. I'm kind. Maybe jump then. Nuke, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I'm kind of not on speaking terms with my family either. Why is that? That's if it doesn't exist, it's probably whitelisted. Probably. That's actually, I don't really talk with other people or all that stuff, or hang out with them. Well, outside of work, I'm kind of alone a lot of the time. What? Really? Yeah. This surprised me. I was surprised a lot back then. I never thought Grace was anything like me. But you're so friendly with people at the store. That's all it is. It's not that I wouldn't like to spend more time with them, but I don't know. I feel like if I let them in, they're going to turn out not nice. But you're different. You're just trying to get by. I don't think you'd use someone. God, when I say it like that, it doesn't sound right at all. You must think I'm really, really weird. I'm sorry. No, I don't think you are. It makes sense what you'd say. Really? Thank you, Jack. I really, really hoped you'd understand, and I'm so glad that you do. I really feel like you're someone I can trust. We went for drinks again next week, and then once more the week after. The week after that, we had dinner together at a greasy little restaurant where we could afford to eat. I tried to impress her by ordering wine. I never had wine. It was disgusting. I had guessed it would be disgusting, so I forced my way through a glass anyway. I even said it was delicious. Then Grace tried some, told me it was spoiled. She teased the hell out of me for that. I wasn't bitter about it. I laughed along. Strange how quickly people can change sometimes. Soon, we started going out more often to bars, cheap restaurants, places like that. We took a lot of walks together too, and one time, we even went to the movies. After about a month of this, I asked Grace if she'd be my girlfriend. What? Am I not your girlfriend already? Oh. And that's how it went. Okay. August 9th. A few drinks later, she told me what had happened to her back when she still lived with her family. I'd known for a while that something had happened, something she hasn't shared with anyone before, but when she told me what it was, a few of the things she said. No, I shouldn't write it down. It feels wrong. It's not mine to tell. What if someone found this journal? I never imagined she was living with such a burden. When I found out, I felt crushed. That's... I know. God, I feel like an idiot. And after I told you I'd had it rough. No, it's fine. Don't feel bad about it, please. You've got your troubles, and I've got mine. I know, but... can't we do something? There's nothing we can do. It's over now. All I can do is keep looking forward. You know? I hugged her and told her how brave she was for telling me. I told her I'd protect her, keep her safe forever, and I meant it. And I failed her, but that comes later. For now, I figured that I should tell her what my own troubles had been. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. It's okay. I do want to. I managed to keep quiet about my past. I only had alluded to things. Now I told her everything. It wasn't a long story. What? Nothing? You don't remember anything? Okay, it's not exactly nothing. But my teens are fuzzy, and everything before that is like it doesn't exist. What about your family? I don't know. Maybe I had one. I was in an institution before I turned 18. Oh, Jack. I'll tell you about those times if you want, but there's not much to tell. Nothing really ever happened to me. I wish I could tell you everything about my life. I really do, but I can't. That's fine. Did you ever try and find out about my life before then? Yeah. I didn't. Why not? I don't know. I just never felt like it, I guess. I must have known, even back then, that some memories are best left unburied. I'm sure I would like to remember if I couldn't. But you're fine with it? Yeah. Well, okay. Tell me about the times you can remember then. So I went on to tell her all about the few bland memories I had. August 10th. I could write about all the talks we had, about the first night we spent together, about looking for an apartment and then finding it, about moving in, about pretty much everything that only involved the two of us. I think it's time to move on. This isn't a good feel journal after all. Okay. It was a Thursday, coming up to a year since Grace and I had started dating. I was a cash register. Grace wasn't in the store. An old lady was counting her change, slowly with trembling hands, when Anna walked in. Anna didn't buy anything. She went for the register, towards me, empty-handed. The sight of her approaching made my heart start beating like mad. My head hurt. I knew the moment I saw her, she meant trouble. Jack? My God, is that you, Jack? She had the nerve to pretend she stumbled upon me by accident, like she hadn't tracked me down. But I didn't have it together. I couldn't see through her acting. I was confused, panicking, not sure why. Excuse me, miss. Is it you? Please don't cut in line, miss. It's not fair to the other customers. The old lady was still tackling her mess of coins. She didn't seem to notice much around her. Don't play silly with me, Jack. It's you, isn't it? Yes, my name is Jack, but you're going to be confused with someone else. There's a lot of Jacks out there. Oh, come on. You're you, alright? I put a hand on the counter to steady myself. She reached out if to place hers on mine. I jerked my hand back while she was still going to bite me. Or like she was going to bite me. It's me. It's Anna. Don't you remember, you old friend? No, we've never met. I guess it's been a while. 15 years? Not me. Must be someone else. Anna stared right at me. Through me. I thought I'd either boil or freeze. Sure, it's you. Let's go somewhere and talk about old times. I know a great restaurant just 2 streets down. Look, lady. Even if I was your friend, I would have a job to do. Let's get on with it. You're bothering the customers. The customers weren't bothered one bit. If they hated someone, it was probably me after all. I was being so rude to this pretty charming girl who only wanted to talk to a friend. That's a good point, Jack. What are you doing in this place? It's a pile of trash. Someone like you doesn't belong here. I was through trying to reason with her. I crossed my arms and said nothing, hoping she would notice that my heart was pounding way too fast. Anna gave me a good, hard look. So that's how it is. I'll see you later, Jack. And she went away. I let a long breath. I hadn't noticed I was holding. I felt awful. Even worse, I felt Anna had been right. There had definitely been something familiar about her. I didn't want to find out more. Next time she comes in, I'll treat her the same way. I told myself correctly there'd be a next time. Guessing wrongly, I'd be at the same store. I do it again and again until she gives up. I don't know what she wants, but I won't give an inch. The old lady cried out. She'd found a quarter. August 11th. It's weird, isn't it? How I write today's date like that and go right to telling about something that happened months ago. I should write down when that stuff happened. But it was so long ago. I don't think I can remember the exact dates. Ah, who cares? This is only for me anyway. It can be a jumbled mess. Sometimes I feel like I should write more about what's happening now. But nothing is happening. So fuck it. When I told Grace about the girl who called herself Anna, she told me and who called me Jack, even though we didn't wear name tags. She took it like it was good news. Okay, why is it good news? That's amazing, Jack. She must have recognized you from childhood. She said 15 years, didn't she? That's right from the time you can't remember. I don't know. She might have been some sort of con artist. I just come up with the idea of being Anna a scam artist. It seemed a good enough excuse not to go near her again. Yeah, right. Come on, Jack. Please give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't need her, Grace. I've got you. Jack, I'm not telling you to sleep with her. Don't be so rude the next time, okay? I wasn't being rude. You so were. Okay, what if I was? It's not fair to her. She seems like a nice girl. And don't you think it was good for you too? To be friends with her? No, not really. She could tell you about your past. Then maybe some things would start making sense. You could put whatever happened behind you. But nothing happened. Something must have happened, Jack. Grace fell silent. Instead of continuing, she started running her fork through the peas of her plate. We were having dinner. People don't what? Well, people do that at night, unless something happened to them. I keep telling you, must mean some kind of weird insomnia. Nothing more. Sleeping pills don't work on it. Something will, eventually. But why not this time? memory you have. It's like they went out. I think you should get out too. And you won't be scared of whatever happened anymore. And how does that work exactly? Be able to face it properly. It's helped me a lot, you know, thinking about what happened to me. Seeing it's not so bad as I thought it was. You'll be able to face it properly. And how does that work exactly? Huh? Okay, I think I was going backwards. It helped me a lot, you know, thinking about what happened to me. Seeing it's not so bad as I thought it was. I suddenly refused to answer, went on eating. Like there hadn't been a conversation at all. What Grace had referred to was something I'd only recently found out. Apparently I shouted and kicked at night a lot. Sometimes I all out screamed. Maybe I'd still do that, who knows. Maybe the staff and patients here are too polite to point it out. No, I don't scream at night anymore. I'm fairly sure I don't. But that's not easy to say, I can sleep all that well. Funny how at that point, something like that was the biggest problem in my life. It was so long ago. Or at least it feels like so long ago. So much has happened to me since then. Anyway, the morning after, I would wake up sweaty and tired, but it wasn't until Grace told me about the screaming that I found out why. Grace said it happened once a week. It really freaked me out the first times it happened, then she got used to it. Or as used to it as you can get. It makes me feel like an asshole, realizing how nonchalant I was being about it. Screaming every few nights in my sleep I felt, a small price to pay, so I wouldn't have to bother with the past. But it didn't matter, in the end, if I decided to face the past or not. Either way, it was coming. What was coming? The second time Anna and I met as adults, we were neighbors. I was going back from a morning shift at the store. I went into our building, up the second floor, down the hall, to mine and Grace's door, and I froze. There was someone standing there, in front of our door. That woman was her. Anna. Jack? Oh goodness, what are you doing here? Don't tell me you... She pointed at the door, as if to ask if I lived there. Yes, that's my apartment. As you damn well know. The hallway air felt warm and stale. Soups-like. What are you doing here? I was trying to say hello to my new neighbor. So, hello. Wait, huh? And here. Put something into my hand. It was a plate wrapped in plastic wrap. There was something brown on the plate. Brownies. I'm sure you like them, Jack. But we're not neighbors. I spat the words out. Yes, we are. I'm right over there. And I showed me the door to the right of mine. Ah. That place has been empty for weeks. I'm pretty sure the guy who lived there before was a heroin addict. He didn't seem so bad now. What an amazing coincidence, though. To think we'll end up living so close again. It's not a coincidence, is it? Pardon? Come on, really? What are you trying to do? It's obvious you planned this. There's no way something like this happened by accident. Anna laughed. It was a sound like a fork scraping the plate. Well, you could believe it's a coincidence, or you can believe it's not. Either way, we'll be seeing more of each other. Enjoy the brownies. Thanks. I'm not a big fan of sweet stuff. I'm sure Grace will love them. Grace? Who is Grace? My girlfriend. I pointed at our door with my thumb. We live together. My idea was that in case she was acting like this because she was interested in me, I'll gently tell her I was taken. Grace. Yes. She must be a nice girl. The best I've ever known. She's lucky to have you. Is your way around? Well, it's been nice chatting. I'll say hi to Grace for you. I should go in and say hello myself. No need. And she's not here right now. But, bye. I pretended to lock the door. It was already unlocked because Grace was home. I slipped in and shut the door in Anna's face. In the apartment, I found I could breathe freely again. Son of a bitch. I'd talk to these girls, be friends with her. Not a chance. She creeped me the hell out. Writing all this down, I could see why Grace thought I was overreacting. The plain facts of it don't seem that bad at first. A friend I haven't seen in years noticed me at my workplace, talked to me a bit, then happened to move in right next to me. But I knew right from the start there was something off about her. That's not something to ignore. Pardon? Yeah. No, paranoid, yeah. But in this case, I was right to be paranoid. It's because I left my guard down that all that bullshit happened. Still, no word from the doctor about when I'll be back to get out of here. In fact, I haven't seen him in days. I hope he's just busy. What if something happened to him? It's the paranoia talking again. No, that's not paranoia. That's plain stupid. Anna can't make a doctor disappear and get away with it. But I've got to say, if this doctor did disappear, it would be too much of a loss for the hospital, I think. I will have to ask him to give me some neck exercises I can do. My neck hurts from craning my head to the side all the time to look at the sky. Well, at least the weather's bad now. I'm not looking there as much. It's weird how a little neck pain has caused me trouble, with how broken and battered the rest of me is. No, I probably shouldn't mention my neck to him. It might up my dosage. What I'd do then, with my brain turned to mush. Maybe then I'd be happy. In any case, I have things to do. I need to clear my mind to do them. I hope that's what I'm waiting for. I hope that's what I'm writing makes sense. I hope I haven't gone down the rabbit hole already. And all I'm doing is scrolling. What? Scrolling line after line are meaningless chicken scratches. But that'd be pretty funny, I guess. It's a pretty unfunny way. Alright guys, that being said, I'm going to be ending this one here. I really want to go and get some food. I'm getting quite hungry trying to record this. But as you said, it's the first hour of Kill or Love. So I have a feeling if we have a choice in this, I'm pretty sure it's obvious what the tie up the game means. It's probably going to have a final choice of whether to kill her or love her. That's my guess. I might be wrong. But that being said, this is going to be the end of this part here. So if you guys enjoyed it, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. That being said, see you next time guys. Thank you so much for showing up.